Today's lunch is some curry beans. Get you about a tablespoon of olive oil and a couple cloves of minced garlic. Add it to a saucepan on medium-low heat. Peel and slice a couple of carrots. Once your garlic starts to sizzle and get golden, go ahead and throw in your carrots. Okay, so these are the spices you're gonna use. We got onion powder, smoked paprika, cayenne, black pepper, cumin, curry powder, and salt. Curry powder, go kind of crazy on it. There we go. Onion powder, smoked paprika, so a little bit of cayenne. Not a lot, this stuff is strong. Cumin. And I just cracked in a good bit of salt and pepper. We're just kind of toasting these spices up and letting our carrots get soft. All right, I've got a drained and rinsed can of navy beans, and I'm adding that in. You can use whatever kind of bean you want. I use chickpeas a lot, but I was in the mood for a softer bean, so navy beans it is. These are my sauce ingredients that I'm using. It's just marinara sauce, peach preserves, and Greek yogurt. It's kind of weird. You can replace the peach preserves with like, I don't know. I wouldn't use a different kind of preserves except maybe apricot, but if you wanted to, you could just replace it with like a spoonful of white sugar, brown sugar, molasses, something like that. But this is what I use, so I really like this. You can use a standard marinara sauce, or you could use just tomato paste if you wanted to, but marinara sauce has more flavor in it, and Greek yogurt is pretty much a must. You could replace it with regular yogurt, maybe a smaller amount of sour cream, but I'm using a quarter cup of this, and about like 2 tablespoons of this. All right, there's sort of the proportions of everything. You can use more or less. I probably wouldn't use so much Greek yogurt, but yeah, it kind of just like dumped out of the container, so whatever. But yes, also, this is by no means authentic to anybody's culture at all. I don't know if you could find anything like this anywhere in the Indian subcontinent, but it tastes good to me, and I made it with random junk I found in my fridge. So, like 2 years ago. So now it's in the rotation of things I like to eat. So I don't care what anybody else eats. This is what I like. I decided to add a big handful of kale and some leftover roast chicken breast to this. You don't have to. I just felt like it. But yeah, now we're just gonna mix everything together and let it get up to boiling, wait till the kale wilts down or whatever. But the longer that it sits and simmers on the stove, the better the flavor is gonna get. So don't worry too much about that. Just let it simmer and then serve it up and you're good to go. That's basically done. All right, there it is. Everything's warmed through. The kale is kind of wilted. Everything is delicious. I served this with like a flatbread that I made out of literally flour and Greek yogurt. I'll probably share how to do that later, but this is so good. It's dirt cheap. Like there is nothing cheaper than this. It's super high in plant protein, but it's so flavorful. It's got heat and all kinds of flavor, and it's also really rich, but still healthy and light, and it's not gonna bog you down, but it's real comforting. So yeah, I don't need to sell this to you. So this is where it's at. Enjoy.